This is going to be one heck of a dust-up.
Greg stumbles on the icy ground here. He's weaving around.
Gemma Steele, though, sprinting again. Another effort from Kate Avery. One last little look up this hill, and when they get up this little rise, that's pretty much it. And once more, Gemma Steele responds. They'll come round the bend, and the finishing straight will loom ahead of them. They'll see the tents. They'll know that there's just a couple of 100 meters to go, and this time Kate Avery not able to elbow Gemma Steele out, but there once again she goes to the front. This is great from the two of them. Kate Avery digging deep and finding a little bit extra, and Gemma Steele struggling again in the latter stages, and Kate Avery opens up 2 meters, 3 meters. Gemma Steele, though, sprinting again. Kate Avery trying to cut her off and slipping and sliding. There's 150 less than that to go. Kate Avery slides, Gemma Steele alongside her, and it's going to be Gemma Steele wins the gold. Kate Avery takes the silver. What a race from these two. Well done, Gemma Steele. One better than last year. Britain 1 and 2. And goodness me, that was in doubt until the very, very last stride. Great thing to see two athletes giving it everything. First and second for Great Britain. Gemma Steele winning the national title, now winning the European title.
And just listen to those roars from the Dutch crowd, urging on Jasmine Lau. So they're coming into the final turn now. But Batocletti's gone past. Suddenly, Jasmine Lau looks is starting to struggle, and Delia Sklarbas coming from a long way back now. Now that they can see the finish line coming into sight. It's Maria Batocletti from Italy, Delia Sklarbas from Switzerland. Lau suddenly starting to look very, very tired. About 160 metres into the home straight now. Batocletti can feel the gold medal almost being hung around her neck. Maria Batocletti from Italy takes the first gold medal here in Tilburg, followed home by Delia Sklarbas, Insi Kalkan, and Jasmine Lau just misses out, fourth again for the Dutch runner. 13:46 over this 4,300 metre course. Fifth last year, Nadia Batocletti takes the gold medal for Italy. And now the emotion of being a European champion starts to ebb through Nadia Batocletti. Deserved winner for Italy. Yasmin Chan back in front again. And if she does get the gold, she'll have been made to work much harder than she did in 2016 and 2017.
Grovdal is closing down.
Well, yes, both Grovdal, who's pulling away from Crummings and really closing down on the two in front. Well, she's won the bronze for the last 3 years. Maybe she senses this time, and there was a rather desperate look over both shoulders from Fabienne Schlumpf. So just over 100 metres or so, they've got one more turn.
I'm sure Grovdal is thinking, not bronze again, please, not bronze again.
Yes, it's looking now as though the medals will be going to these three. Yasmin Chan from Turkey, Fabienne Schlumpf from Switzerland, and Caroline Björkli-Grovdal trying desperately to get back up as they're coming into the finishing straight now. 50 metres to go. Chan starting to accelerate. Schlumpf looks over her shoulder. She's going to have to settle for silver. And Björkli-Grovdal takes bronze again. But gold for the third consecutive year goes to Turkey's Yasmin Chan.
Because this is a real turn-up for the books. The athlete from Luxembourg has timed this perfectly. This is late in the race, and he's made a fantastic move, and these three now pulling away to secure the medals, but I really can't call what order this is going to be in.
Who knows? They're running uphill to the final turn here. This is going to be one heck of a dust-up. Ruben Kurijan has timed it to perfection. He hits the front. He came from nowhere. It looks like he kept his powder dry for the perfect moment, because he has swept to the lead as they run into the final turn. Kurijan ahead of Hicks, ahead of McElhenney. Does McElhenney or Hicks, do they have one last effort in the tank? Kurijan has about a 2 metre advantage as he round the turn, but this is still all to play for. What does Hicks have left in those legs after his long NCAA season? What does McElhenney have left as the home crowd cheers him towards the medal? But Ruben Courageon is gone for home, 150 to run. Hicks is still on him though, 2 metres behind. Courageon digs deep into the locker. He's got about a metre, but here comes Hicks once again. Charles Hicks to the front, takes over from Courageon. McElhenney looks like he's running down Courageon for second, but Charles Hicks, after such a long season, the Great Britain looks to be on top again. McElhenney's trying to close him down, but he's not going to get there. NCAA stardom this year, and Charles Hicks is going to be the under-23 European cross-country champion. A great run from the Great Britain. Charles Hicks is king in Dublin.
Wow, what a finish. Hats off to Courageon for having a go at that. He really asked questions. McElhenney and Hicks looked like they were having it all their own way, and they did have a little bit extra in that last 200.
So Griggs then back out into the sunlight, and he has the gap. He's got daylight between himself and Will Barnicut of Great Britain. That is a winning gap. Gliding down the hill there so wonderfully. He dedicated his European junior title in 2021 to his older brother Josh, who had been tragically killed in a road accident 1 month earlier. Well, I'm sure his brother is in his mind now for this Mid-Ulster athlete, coached by Mark Kirk, an 800-metre international himself back in the 80s. And Nick Griggs surely now has got a winning margin.
Just coming off this hill, probably around 200 metres to go. Nick Griggs looks over his shoulder, but he's a 3:42 man. He is a fast 1500 metre runner. Nick Griggs surely is going to have another gear left in this 100 metres. Will Barnicut is going to kick. He's going to give it absolutely everything. But could we see a sensational gold and bronze to Ireland? What a day that would be for the Irish team. What a start. Nick Griggs is kicking hard. Will Barnicut, you can see he's going to drive all the way to the line, but surely he's running out of ground. Nick Griggs stumbles on the icy ground here. He's weaving around. Will Barnicut in the last closing metres snatches the gold medal from Nick Griggs. Dean Casey, a brilliant bronze medal for Ireland, punches the air. Nick Griggs, hands in his head, sitting there to the side of the finish gantry.
I don't know if that was a combination of a slip and the legs giving way, or a twisted ankle, or what there from Nick Griggs. I thought he was a nailed-on winner with a couple of hundred to go, but all credit to Will Barnicut. Finished like an absolute bullet over the last 70 metres. Really good running from Rosalia Taraga of Spain. She's really attacked this downslope. She's let rip. And it may be a winning gap. The Germans back in 4th place, but way back. I don't think they're going to be amongst the medals.
The effort going down the hill then from Rosalia Tarago. She's giving it absolutely everything. She's taking risks. She's putting her body on the line. Gaia Sabatini is lightning fast. If Gaia Sabatini can find some momentum and some good ground, she's got around about 40 or 50 metres of technical ground left to navigate. But here goes Gaia Sabatini. She is going to try and kick down Taraga of Spain. Gaia Sabatini is on the charge. This home straight has caused some drama already for Nick Griggs and Will Barnicut. What will happen in this mixed relay? Gaia Sabatini trying to overhaul Spain. Spain won this title back in 2018. Are they going to repeat? No, it is going to be a first gold medal for the host nation. Gaia Sabatini timing her effort perfectly to the line. Rosalia Taraga gave it absolutely everything, but Gaia Sabatini held her nerve. She was so uncomfortable up the hill, so uncomfortable down the hill, and just left a little bit in her legs for that final 100 metres. And that will have the crowds here in Piemonte La Mandria Park cheering for the first of what hopefully is a few Italian gold medals.